shot.
Kick it! And the Hillman Jock Box!
Alright. Beer Sports Chirps, Week 4, NFL picks. 4, baby! What'd you finish Week 3?
14-2. ESPN has shit on me. Rest of you guys, good week so. 12-4.
What did I do again? 12-4?
12-4. Joe Mack 11-5.
Joe Mack was, who'd he take?
I don't know.
He took one bad game.
He took the Browns. I know they lost.
Maybe that was it.
Took another bad one this week. We'll get to that. But coming out of week 3, I'm in the lead, 32-16. Dom in second, 30-18. Randy third, 28-20. And Joe Mack 26-22. Just, I don't think he stands a chance against us, boys.
He's done.
He always has one. There's one thing about doing upsets, but then there's another thing about making some stupid pick.
Yeah, there's a stupid one this week that's just like, what are you gonna do?
Did we all take the Colts last week? Because I know he went with the Titans. Was that like?
Was that last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did take the Titans.
But I don't think that was the bad pick. There was one, like, I was actually leaning towards the Titans a little bit last week.
So was he.
It was tough. It was a tough call. But there was one bad one where I was like, why'd you even, like...
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at the picks. I don't know. I know he took the Browns. I know he took... I don't remember.
Let's start off with Week 4 here.
Week 4. The Thursday night game. Baltimore at Pittsburgh.
What are you doing?
I took Pittsburgh.
That's daring, considering Roethlisberger's out.
I hear you. I just think they're too talented. I don't think Michael Vick's an absolutely terrible quarterback, but they have a lot of weapons between Bell, Brown. I think he can.
Bryant. No, is he still out? I know Martavis Bryant was suspended. I'm not sure when he's back. I think it's actually the first 4 games, but I think he's back next week.
I think he's a decent enough quarterback to get them by. Baltimore's just look terrible. It's tough. I don't see Baltimore realistically going 0-4.
But their defense has been
Yeah,
bad.
it's kind of a must-win game for Baltimore, so I feel like they're going to get this. You know, they're going to go into Heinz Field and bust out a win here this week. They need to. I mean, you got a Super Bowl MVP quarterback going in there. Calm, cool, collected, Joe Flacco. I think he can get it done.
It's still Steve Smith, but, I mean, it's all because Roethlisberger. If Roethlisberger plays this game, you're Pitt, right?
Yeah, you're
If Roethlisberger's in this game, Pittsburgh 100% across the board, I'm guessing. But I just think that edge, I don't think Vic has it. No matter how many weapons. He had weapons in Philly. What'd they do? 5-11 that year? When it was the dream team?
I mean, it can happen. I'm not absolutely counting them out. I just think Baltimore's got a little bit of the edge here, having all their players healthy. You know what I mean? They're ready to go. Especially if Steve Smith and Flacco are on make a connection early in that game, then they're going to run away with it, I feel. I mean, not to be a blowout, but I think they're going to take it.
Yep. Next game, the Jets at Miami. Sunday, 9:30 a.m. in London. What do you got, Mike?
I took the Jets.
You took the Jets?
I took the Jets.
We all took the Jets.
You got to take the Jets here, I think. I mean, after what Buffalo did to Miami on Sunday, how can you even possibly think of taking it?
They're soft.
They're soft. The defense is bad. Tannehill looked bad. I mean, just all around looked bad, like very bad.
Here's my prediction is the Jets beat them handedly. I think it's another. I'm not going to say 41-14, but I'm thinking 29-10. But I think Joe Philbin gets fired after this game.
I'm surprised, like I said to you earlier, I'm surprised he didn't get fired after last game.
Yep.
That was bad.
You know, I expect a big game out of Marshall. I really do. I feel like he's finally settling in a little bit.
Yeah.
He looked okay except for this stupid fumble. Like, the Jets love this.
Worst play in NFL history.
They love this stupid fumble. We got the old butt fumble. We got this lateral to the wrong team.
That could have been the turnaround. I think the Jets could have won that game if they don't do that. Because that was like one of the first plays in the second half. Bam, they came out, and then he just, I don't know what he was doing.
No one knows.
It's not like the guy was open.
If he gets fired, you can go get tea over there in the lawn, and you can go get some tea and crumpets. Let's speak of this. 9:30 a.m. though. We get football bright and early.
It's gonna be.
I might miss that half of that game.
Oh,
What do you mean?
No,
half
wait.
of it? You're gonna miss all of it.
No, yeah, we'll be. I forgot it's a home game this week. I forgot it's a home game this week.
So,
That's right.
unless we got a TV in the old parking lot, I can
The
get
old
on my
what
phone. Put on
Ain't
the
that
little,
important.
little
Go
baby
live
phone.
stream.
We'll be doing Jello shot.
I don't have anybody on fantasy. I think on either team besides Cameron, and he's pretty much shit in the bed anyway. So
I'm not going to start Ivory this week in fantasy. He's the only one of these two teams that I have. I'm not going to start him. I think I'm going to go with Carlos Williams and Matt Forte as my running backs this week with LaShawn possibly out, but we'll get to that. Third game, Jaguars at the Colts. Colts getting their first victory last week at Tennessee. Close game, 35-33. I think they, we all think Indy gets their second win, goes to 2-2 as Jacksonville enters. What do you think?
I can see an upset coming here. I thought actually about taking
Yeah.
Jacksonville. Indy does not look good.
I'm surprised
Andrew-
nobody did take Jacksonville.
Andrew Luck looks like trash.
He does.
Like he literally did nothing till the second half of that game. He's got 7 interceptions this year, in 3 games. MVP of the league or whatever you want to call him. It's just not good, and I think Pagano has just been he's a head case right now too because of the contracts and all this stuff. Now he doesn't want to come back. I just think that whole organization is completely falling apart.
Who would have thought, too?
It looks bad.
Like going in, you could have said that was the best organization head to toe in the league. Now it's like, holy, what's going on? But yeah, we all on the Colts for that one. Fourth game, Giants coming to Buffalo. I'm taking Buffalo. I just feel that after watching, I actually finally got to watch the Giants on primetime last Thursday playing the Redskins. I mean, if we can cover Odell and stop their kicker, I don't see how we lose this game.
I don't know if you can stop Odell.
Oh, here
One
we
of the best in
go,
the
man.
league, I'm telling you.
Top 5, baby.
Hey,
Top 5. He is top 5.
Hey, you took Buffalo though.
I did take Buffalo.
Why's that?
Every time I pick them, the opposite happens. I pick them, I pick against them, they win, they lose.
So you should have took the Giants.
I'm going with the Bills this week. For the Bills' sake, I probably should bet the Giants here, but I'm gonna pick the Bills this week. I just think they can do it. They're at home. They got their crowd back.
All the Bills players are really pumped up from the Raw last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Ready to go.
Excited.
Richie, man.
I just think that the Bills are just going to outpower them. I think they just got too much power on both sides of the ball. Their offense looks stellar. Their defense has looked average, but I mean they shut down teams. So
Tyrod Taylor's really showed up too. I mean, my hat's off to Tyrod. The guy is doing his thing. You know what I mean? He is.
I
really
think right
going.
now too, if the Bills can keep McCoy sidelined, let him rest. The
That's what
running back situation in Buffalo. It's scary good right now. They can do a lot with what they have, and it showed last week.
And I'm hearing that McCoy likely will sit the bench this week, just because of how well Carlos Williams is doing. But I also think that, if this was the Jets or the Patriots, a division game, I don't think McCoy would miss it. But I think it's NFC opponent. It's sort of just a bonus game. It's in Buffalo. How well Carlos Williams? Why not sit him out?
It's early in the season too.
Yeah.
You keep him healthy now.
We'll
Let
still
him take
have that
the
bye
extra
coming
weeks.
up.
You got your bye. He can sit out. You want him for long term. If you want a shot at the playoffs, you got to have him ready and healthy to run the rest of the season. If you force him early and he gets injured or aggravates that again, then he's out.
And those hamstrings, those shit, that'll be a 5 months injury if you never actually let it heal. So, fifth game, Panthers at the Bucks. Again, one we're all decisive on. I'll go in Panthers. Why go in Panthers, Mike?
The Bucks just look bad. Carolina's a strong team right now.
They are.
Picking up Allen yesterday.
Jared Allen, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're ready to make a run. I mean, they want to stack that defense, and as long as Cam Newton doesn't play.
How much
terrible,
left do you think Jared Allen has, though?
probably got
He's
2
not the
years.
man that he had the 23 sacks in Minnesota that one year.
He only had 5.
I almost forgot he was on the Bears. I forgot.
He had 6
He's a
sacks,
wow.
I think, in 18 games with the Bears.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He's a dominating presence out there. In there.
At least
so-
leadership.
Yeah.
Bring that to the
Exactly.
table.
Vet.
I think Carolina's just going to steamroll Tampa.
I like Cam. I think Cam's just gonna do his thing, go off. So I picked Carolina too.
Yeah, Cam is I like Cam Newton. I didn't care for him when he came out in the draft. It was Cam Newton, Von Miller, Darius were the 3 big names that year, and I just didn't care for like that type of quarterback. Because at the time, you know, from being in the division, seeing Brady all those years, Manning, you know, Roethlisberger, the running quarterback wasn't the thing, but he's shown that he can kill you from the pocket now too. So
Yeah, he's got a great arm.
he does. So I do like Cam. I came around to him. He is a good quarterback. We're taking the Panthers in that one. Eagles at the Redskins.
I'm on my own here, right?
Mike, why are you going the Redskins?
Like I said last week, that I just have a bad taste in my mouth with these Eagles. The running game is, last week was better
They gave me that, without
without.
the big paid DeMarco Murray too.
Mhm.
They should just bench him
He's a
this week.
flop. Yeah, they really should. He's a
So
flop
if
this
he
year.
plays, they're really going to be in trouble. I just think that Washington needs to win another game. They're at home.
They need to keep Sproles involved.
Yeah.
Philly,
Oh, absolutely. I've always loved Sproles, man. The guy can move. He
real
can
underrated.
Move.
You don't hear much
Yeah,
about him.
Not at all, but he's one of those guys, man. I'll say this. I think he's one of the best, man.
He's an explosive player.
He is. You always got to count for him when he's on the field, you know?
Yeah,
like-
that's not just in the running game either.
No,
He
not
returned
at
a
all.
fucking punt.
I just take this as my upset of the week. I think Redskins come out on top. Eagles start the downward spiral that I see happening this year.
You think? I think they're picking it back up. I'm actually going the opposite. I'm going Eagles. Dom's going Eagles
I'm
as
Eagles.
well. This other game, all three of us chose the Raiders, but Joe Mack chose the Bears. Mike going Raiders this week. I remember a few weeks ago, I would never take the Raiders ever.
Because
Here
one,
it
they
is.
gave me a beating last week, and they're playing the Bears. The Bears are a clusterfuck. Literally, what I print here, it made me laugh. My notes say that maybe the Bears should consider carrying 2 punters because the workload might be too great for one player.
Hey, you got to have depth at every position now in this day.
That's right.
The Bears just are. Without Jeffries and whatever, I don't even know what's going on there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's a real football team anymore. Raiders should win, even if it's in Chicago. I think it's a game that no one's really going to give.
Oakland proved last week they can come out to the East Coast and play ball going to Cleveland. I feel like I just like Derek Carr. He's a good young quarterback. They have Amari
It's the
Cooper.
first time they won in the East Coast in how many years?
I don't know.
It's been a while. It's been a
Yeah.
while since the Raiders come over to the Eastern Time Zone and actually won a game. But they broke that.
I mean,
so
if you want to break it, you might play 2 worst teams in the league with the Browns and the Bears. So
there you go.
we're all going Raiders here. Joe Mack again is going Bears, but he's not here to fucking talk about his pick. So whatever.
I don't think he would know what to talk about.
No, I don't know what. We don't know why he picked the Bears at all, or why he makes
Joe
any
Mack.
team. But he'll see this and he'll laugh, and I don't know why. But anyways, we're all decisive on this one as well. Falcons over the Texans. It's in Atlanta. I don't see how you even pick the Texans.
No. Atlanta's just look too strong.
This
They're
is,
on
this,
fire.
should be, this is a wash.
They're absolutely on fire right now.
Julio's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Freeman, woohoo, fantasy baby. Big game for me.
He's
Loved
good,
him.
man.
Loved him. Sat at home, laying on the couch in my underwears, and Freeman's
Yeah.
just blasting in points. So I'm racking up money on old DraftKings.
And you know, panties.
Did they have who's their running back that played for them for years that was always real good? Dude, the dreadlocks. He was like always ranked like top 5, but he never really did anything.
Oh, Steven Jackson.
Yeah, Steven Jackson. I think they finally got a running back to take us because I don't even think they really had a running back since
They had
then.
what? Jaquizzy Rogers.
Jaquiz, yeah. Jaquizzy. Jizz Rogers.
Jizz Rogers.
Quizzy.
Yeah, I just think Atlanta's just going to steamroll Houston. Houston hasn't showed me anything this year. Their quarterback situation's still pretty, sketchy. I think Atlanta's got it together at home against a team who's not playing well. I think Atlanta just gives
They're
them
gonna
the
do
lead.
it. They'll take it as long as Matt Ryan can keep his head on. They got it. It's locked.
Yeah.
For me.
This is my
Going Falcons too. Yeah, Steven Jackson actually played for the Rams. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, he did play for the Falcons, but he actually played for the Rams the longest.
First, I think.
Yeah, Rams. He played for the Rams for a while. Next game, all decisive again. All going Bengals over the Chiefs. Who's stopping the Bengals offense right now?
Not the Chiefs. Not the
Not the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
No, the Chiefs. I honestly think the Bengals might be the best team in the league. Like, besides like Green Bay, and I put them definitely top 4. The Bengals
I'd
are
put them up
strong
there.
right now.
I'd put them up there right now. Absolutely. I mean, it's still early on, so you still got some teams figuring each other out. But right
I
now,
just think
they're
right
up
now
there.
you got New England. You got Arizona and you got Green Bay.
Yeah.
And I think you put Cincinnati right there. They're just. They
Who's your
look
top
strong.
5 teams in the AFC? 1 to 5. 1, gotta be New England, right?
New England. I'm going New England.
Oh,
Denver 2.
No.
New
Really?
England for sure. They could go there. You could see a 16-0 happening with that team the way they're playing
I
right
can't
now.
see that, man.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
like
watch
once
out.
in a century you see a team like that.
I think they can. The way Brady's playing right now.
Something will happen.
Yeah,
Something will
New
happen.
England's definitely. Definitely.
They're
the
one
best.
Gronk's knee away from.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah, that guy too. He just sits out a game, and that's gonna be a
Yeah.
struggle for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that could really
Then
be.
you
a struggle.
double Edelman. Then what? Chandler's not going to do what Gronk does.
No,
I don't care who his quarterback
He's
is.
big. He's got
Gronk
the
is
size,
a freak.
but he's got the size, but he doesn't have the skill.
Imagine if they still had Hernandez.
Yeah, that'd be scary. That would be
I
scary.
kind of forget what that dude. I always forget about him.
Dude was so good.
He's not Gronk.
He's
He-
no
dude,
longer
he
a
was
tight
good,
end.
dude. He's a loose end for somebody, you know.
But yeah, back to that. Yeah, I say my top 5 in the AFC. I'm going to go New England. I'm still going to put Denver up there. I am. Just because they have a solid defense. They still have Peyton. You can't just put him down. I'm going to go Cincy. 4. Is it Buffalo?
Buffalo and who else in San Diego?
Is San Diego up there?
Top 5. I think the wild card this year is gonna be Buffalo and San Diego.
I think you got about
You
right.
don't think
except
KC's out?
I'm switching Cincy and
I
Denver.
don't think KC is there.
Okay.
I wouldn't give KC. They still got to prove. They still got to prove.
Who are the
again.
4 that's gonna come out? New England's gonna take their division. Cincy should take theirs.
Yeah. Especially with Roethlisberger out now, it's almost like
Denver should
they
take
paved the way
theirs.
for him. Denver should take theirs. What's the other one? South. Indy, Houston, Jacksonville, and Tennessee. Who's gonna win that division? It's still, this thing still has to be Indy.
Probably
Like,
Jacksonville.
Probably.
Fuck. Really? Do right now? You don't know. Yeah, it's
It should be the Colts, but
an 8-8 team will win that division. But yeah, we're all going Bengals over the Chiefs. We're all going Chargers over the Browns. That starts the afternoon games.
Yeah, I think unless Cleveland puts Manziel back in, or shoots those.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was considering. That if as it looks right now, McCown's staying as a starter in Cleveland. God knows why.
shouldn't do it.
As long as he's their starter, I'm not going to pick them. If they put Manziel in, like, say, somewhere they announce it, I mean, I'd definitely consider, wow, Cleveland might be able to get this game. But either way, I'm still going to go with San Diego here, just because it's in San Diego. Came off a bad loss in Minnesota. I'm going Chargers. Simple as that.
Absolutely. Again, I just feel like it comes down to Phillip Rivers. As long as he's got his head in the game, they can beat anybody. As long as Phillip Rivers is in the game and focused, they can beat anybody in the league. But it comes down to him being able to focus and not have so many turnovers. Like especially at the end of the game, this guy will just start throwing wild bombs for no reason. Just
You ever, like,
focused.
I never realized, like, after going to games and watching all these quarterbacks, all the good ones, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all these guys, they all have just straight pass. Rivers has this weird technique.
Rainbow.
Yeah, everything's a lob and he completes them. Like, I can't remember how many, and it was like a 15-yarder. Like, he lobbed this one last year when I seen it. It was just like, it took 5 seconds to get the guy and he's wide open standing there. It's just, he does its magic, and like, you're right, when he's into it, the Chiefs, or the Chargers can really beat anybody. So we're all unanimous on that one, Chargers over the Browns. Another one, we didn't disagree much this week, by the way. We're all going Packers over the 49ers. I'll let you elaborate on this one first, because it's in San Fran, so.
I mean, obviously,
Can you back up your boys at all this week?
I have nothing to say on them right now. I really don't. I don't understand what is going on. I mean, I understand a lot of people left, but that doesn't excuse this kind of play. I mean,
It's bad.
it's really bad over there.
The
I mean,
back-to-back pick sixes, the same play.
I thought it was a replay.
That's what I thought it was. I'm like, why are they showing this again? And then I'm like, wait a second.
Kaepernick looked like a bum on the sideline too. Get a
He
haircut,
does look like a
man.
bum. He looks a little bit like you.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Shave up a little bit.
He looks
you
like
know?
Colin Bin Laden.
Oh,
Squidward.
He
Squidward.
looked like a bum, man. So I
The
mean,
brown Squidward.
I don't even care if it's in San Fran. It's
Do you
Green
remember-
Bay all day.
Do you remember when this was relevant? When Cap was quick?
Oh yeah.
Only thing he's quick at now is fucking
Throwing
blowing
picks.
football games, you fucking bum.
It's it. He's done. Now, no, something's got to change over there. I don't know what's happening. I mean, like I said, everybody leaving does not excuse the way they're playing
You can't be
football
that
right now.
bad.
And to take
They're
away
better
the
than
fact
that.
of how bad they're playing,
To how good they were.
Yeah, just
but
last
then
year. I mean,
Aaron
come on.
Rodgers is coming in.
Oh yeah.
Arguably the best QB in the league right now.
If
Him
you
or
wanna-
Brady.
If you want to make a bet this week in Vegas, take the over in this game.
Well, yeah,
Green Bay's gonna
this will be a
win.
lot of
Oh yeah.
this will be a lot of what do you call them? Suicide leagues.
Yeah.
I mean, how can't you? I don't care if it's in San Fran. This game could be in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Green Bay's going to show up, and they are going to win just like every other week.
Yep.
Next game, again, we're all decisive, taking the Cardinals over the Rams. This is more of how good the Cardinals are playing than how bad the Rams are, because the Rams really ain't that bad. Weird game this past week with the Steelers. What was it, all field goals, right?
It's just a weird. Yeah, it was a
It
boring.
was like
game.
12-6. It was a weird game. I'll give St. Louis credit. They're better.
I bet this is gonna be a lot closer than it actually should be too.
Oh, yeah,
This game is
could
gonna
be.
be a lot closer.
Because St. Louis, you know what I mean? They can show up when they want.
Mm-hmm.
But in Arizona, they're playing good. They have a great defense. You can't not take the Cardinals.
Fitzgerald's playing well too, man.
Yeah.
He's really.
I'm
better.
glad to see.
He's
him
great
going
when he
off,
has like a
too.
good quarterback. And Carson Palmer's good.
I like Palmer a lot.
I'm happy to see him going off. You know, he was to me he was a little quieter than he should have been through the past few years, man. So
Yeah.
I'd like to see him break out and go nuts.
Was it the national anthem? Is your ringtone?
No, it's Back to the Future.
Oh.
Are we going back?
Let's go back.
I guess the next game is really the next one we have anything really to discuss. The Minnesota-Denver game.
Minnesota, Denver. I'm looking at this one. It's in Denver. I think with Denver's defense, the way they're playing, they'll be able to shut down the Minnesota offense, which is good. They're playing really well, and that's, I think, the only thing that's going to get them even a chance to win. And I think Denver's going to stop them. I'm taking the Broncos. You guys, though,
Taking Minnesota.
lay it on me. Why are you guys taking the Vikes?
Adrian Peterson.
2 letters, AP. That's it.
You don't think they can't stop them?
No.
Oh man, he's getting right back into his stride.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna stop him right now.
They look good. I think that again, I know Denver's favored in this game. It's in Denver. I just feel that, I think Peyton Manning's lost a step. I think this is the week they take that first loss.
He threw what, over 40 passes last game? Good lord. He's gonna tire out. You can't have him throwing that much. That's like starting a pitcher every game in the MLB. Like, you can't start the same
He
guy.
should stick making pizzas.
Yeah, oh my lord.
Oh, Papa John. Go and take that big girl dumb.
You guys say that too much.
Oh, not enough.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos.
You like the Broncos. They got a good team. And you know what? Even if they win, I got a lot of guys on my fantasy team in Denver. I'll take some points out of that. But I think Minnesota's going to come out on top. I like their purple jerseys.
Well, they should do it.
So you think the Minnesota Vikings, the one-dimensional Vikings, can beat the Broncos that are better at everything else?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I just wanted to
I don't know
hear.
if they're one-dimensional either.
Well, when you have a Talib and Chris Harris covering
Hey, you want to
Bridgewater,
talk about one-dimensional, let's talk about Denver. How's their run game? They even know who their running back is?
C.J. Anderson,
That dude's a fucking bum.
Ronnie Hillman.
Bum.
Okay, that's just because you picked the Vikings. If you
No,
picked the
it's not.
Broncos, they'd be great.
No, you know why I say that? Because I have Ronnie fucking Hillman on my fantasy team. The guy
He's
sucks.
doing anything. The hatred. This is what fantasy football does to you.
3-0. Who cares? We have Peyton Manning.
That's fine.
Who's the Patriots running back?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
That
They
guy
have Tom
who-
Brady.
Listen, you could have fucking the Brady bunch. It doesn't matter.
I don't know
I'm
what.
just
Now,
taking-
what are you talking about?
I'm taking Minnesota.
Mash
Just
it,
move
mash it,
on.
mash
I like it.
Hopefully I lose
You know, I
so
like
you can
it.
catch me, alright?
No,
you fucking
no.
bum.
What do you want, fucking fight? I like it. All
Telling
unanimous for the
Minnesota.
last two. Sunday Night Football. Cowboys over the Saints. It's in New Orleans, but who gives a shit where this game is?
Two beat up teams that are just beat up and ugly.
Why does
Dallas
that
is
have to
coming
be
on
the
top.
Viking?
No, because you think of it this way. Say in June when they make the schedule and they're looking at it, Cowboys at the Saints on Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a good one. Now it's Whedon versus McCown.
Oh,
That's a great one.
That's how.
Well, Breeze could be back. I'm hearing Breeze could be back this week. I forgot about that, actually.
he ain't coming back. Maybe if he does come
It's
back, I
the
don't think
boys.
it even matters.
It's
Yeah.
the boys.
I'm still taking the Cowboys.
And then this Monday night game is just like whatever.
There's another one. It's just, we're all unanimous taking the Seahawks, by the way.
I would
And with
like
the
to
last
see
one, we all
Detroit
went the
win.
Cowboys.
I would like to see Detroit win.
I gave Detroit too much credit last week.
I gave him too much credit all year.
I thought they were going to win. I picked them as my upset over the Broncos. They didn't show up at all. I mean, I thought, weren't they like 8-0 last year at home?
they were good. They've been.
I could have, or no, because the Bills beat them at home, and it was like their only loss at home last year. And like they had the good D, Stafford, Johnson, and they had the hookup. Like, what happened? Nobody left. Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
I have no
Who's their
idea.
coach now?
They're not throwing it to freaking Calvin.
Did they have the same the coaches last year?
I don't know who's running the show over there.
I don't know.
They annoy me though. Whoever's making the calls, man.
Plus, you're going into Seattle. They're all hyped up and back to where they were. Just destroyed Chicago.
Situation in Detroit's all screwy too.
They need to stick with Joik Bell, honestly.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but you know what they need to do is throw the ball to Calvin more. I don't care if he's. I don't even care if he's double covered. Throw that ball high
He
and
used
let
to.
him go
They
get
used to
it.
do that.
Well,
And
anybody.
they were
No,
winning
anybody.
games,
It's not even
man.
that. Like, say if you can't get it to Calvin, not like Golden Tate. He's not a slouch. You know what I mean? Even if you
He's
get
not.
it to him, he's like their utility guy.
He's
You need
good.
that 8 yards, bam. You know what I mean? He's going to do that one quick route. Calvin, yeah, like you said, he could run 50 yards downfield. Just throw it up and it's just all
bomb
right.
it.
Yeah.
You need to give it more. I think you need to give him 15 plus looks a game. Every time. Every game. I
I'm
don't
sure
care
it's
who's
more than
covering
that.
him.
No, I'm sure every pass play, he's the first, like, snap, look, what the fuck's the defense, then look
As
to take.
he
You know
should
what I
be,
mean?
you know. I mean, the guy is a freak, and I just don't think they use him enough, you know.
Yeah.
Just, I understand that he's a great distraction, so you can get that ball out to Golden Tate, you know, or you can keep guys back so you can get the run game going, but just throw him the ball. Let him just throw him the ball. He'll single-handedly win you the game if you get him the ball. He's got the power to do it.
Perfect. Let's do this one last time. Ravens at Steelers. Ravens.
Ravens.
Hit.
Jets at the Dolphins in London. Jets.
All Jets.
Jaguars at the Colts. Colts.
Colts.
All Colts.
Giants at the Bills. Bills.
Bills.
Panthers at the Bucks. All going Panthers. Eagles at the Redskins.
Ooh, taking those races.
Eagles. Redskins.
Redskins.
Raiders at the Bears.
The
Raiders.
Black Hole.
Gotta go with
Raiders
that.
for sure. Texans at the Falcons.
Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons.
Chiefs at the Bengals.
Let's go Dalton, baby.
Bengals it is.
Bengals.
Browns at the Chargers. Chargers.
Gotta go Chargers there.
Packers at the 49ers. Packers.
Pack.
St. Louis at Arizona. Arizona. Minnesota at
We
Denver.
got this. We got this.
Denver. Yep. This Wonder Twins out here. Cowboys at the Saints.
Take the boys.
Cowboys.
The boys.
Lions at the Seahawks to finalize this week. Seahawks at home. Beer Sports Chirps, week 4 picks.
Don't
Subscribe.
forget to subscribe. Follow us on Twitter,
Hit that subscribe
Instagram,
button.
Facebook. We're on fucking MySpace, baby.
Well, it's a big show.